lovely women, Danna and Robyn here with another makeover moment. We want to talk about what you women want, and you women being primarily mature women. I hate that word.
We don't like that word. We like the word ageless.
And we like ageless because, maturity just says that you're older. Usually you're at least past 40, maybe 50 or 60, but we like to focus on you being your best no matter what age you are. And as we do mature, we need a few extra strategies to be our best, to feel our best. And what we know women want, not like the movie that Mel Gibson did years ago where he could read women's minds. We really do listen to you. As Christian health coaches, we get a chance not only to get email, we literally talk one-on-one with many, many of our clients. And you tell us several things. You want more energy.
You want your body to be looking better, fitter, healthier, more shapely.
You want to get rid of the excess fat, be reasonably lean, but all the while preventing disease so you can live your life to the fullest, especially as we're looking at those last critical laps of legacy. So today on this episode, we want to talk a little bit about the things that are holding you back. And of course, a lot of things are holding us back in many different areas, but we want to talk about on the health side, that energy, weight loss, vitality, prevention of disease. And there's three key things, I think. There's many, but there are three key things we want to address. The first is toxins.
Well, when you rid your body of toxins, you are going to just have so much more vitality. Toxins weigh your body down. They're not good for health. You don't look as good. And when you're cleansed of those toxins, you look younger, you're fitter, you're leaner. Most people lose weight and they just feel better.
The second, and we're going to get back to the first because we're going to tell you what the three are, but we're going to come back to number one today. The second is insulin resistance. Now, this shows up first and foremost, often in the inability to lose excess fat. But it can show up in other ways too, low energy because it impacts your blood sugar. And so on another video, we're going to dig into the issue of what is insulin resistance and what can you do to turn it around. So not only can you shed that excess weight, but you can feel your best, prevent disease, especially diseases like diabetes. And then the third thing holding you back, especially you ageless women,
is hormones, your hormonal imbalances. And I know for me, at a period of time, my hormones were so out of whack. No matter what I did, no matter how much I exercised, no matter what I ate, my body would not get lean. I was tired, and it was because my hormones were out of balance.
Absolutely. So those three things, they bear attention. And we try to always bring you information you can put into practice right away. So today, let's go back to that toxic issue, that toxins that are keeping us from losing weight, feeling good, and all that. And some key things that you can do right now, today, to decrease the toxins in your body.
And that is to eliminate grains, eliminate sugar, and increase your water.
You're scaring us now, Robyn.
Well,
it doesn't have to be all the time, though, does it?
No, it's not all the time. And right now, we're just talking about trying to do this maybe over a 7-day period. I mean, I have eliminated most grains from my diet, but let's talk about this. For ongoing, I always focus on eating your plan 90% of the time, and the other 10% you don't worry about, because if you're doing good the 90%, the other 10% doesn't matter.
I love that. It's like if you owned a Ferrari with a 16-gallon tank, and if you put 15 gallons of great high-quality fuel into that Ferrari and 1 gallon of regular, it's going to run fine. Mm-hmm. But if you put 8 gallons of high octane and 8 gallons of regular, you're going to burn out that engine. It's not going to run so fine. Well, that's kind of like your body. So I love that plan, Robyn, because when we're talking about these ideas, don't freak out like I just did, because I know better actually, and think that you're going to have to get, never have another cookie again. But think about the benefits you might realize by eliminating those two things. and for a short period of time, and then maybe not having it so much in the future.
Well, and let me just mention why really quickly that is going to make a difference for you. First of all, grains in the United States, there's a lot of genetically modified. Most of the wheat and corn and many of the other grains, they're washed in either an acid wash or some sort of chlorine bleach type thing. Yuck, you don't want that going in your body. And as well, your body's digestive system, it's much harder to digest grains than most people think. And what it does cause is, for many people, a major inflammatory response in their body.
We look at all these diseases like lupus and autoimmune types of diseases, and they talk about, leaky gut and all that. And mostly the culprits are grains. And we're going to talk about grains again on our next video with regard to insulin resistance. But today, decrease your toxic load.
Well, and it's, of course, sugar, which is going to affect insulin resistance as well. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But the sugar in your body is highly toxic. It's very addictive. And when you eliminate sugar from your body, that bleached sugar or really any kind, your body is going to have a relief. Those cells that are normally storing toxins are going to have that opportunity to release the toxins and release that toxic fat as well.
So at least giving your body a break from these things, a 3, 5, 7 day break, and then considering lowering the amount. Again, the 90-10% rule is a great one. It can make such a huge difference in your health. Well, let's talk about
Water.
Number 3.
Water. And when you're reducing that toxic load and allowing your body to naturally cleanse, there's Danna, she's got her 32-ounce bottle.
3 of these a day.
3 of those. We recommend 96 ounces of water a day over the course of the day, not all at once. Don't do it all at once. But that's going to help flush the toxins out of your body as your body's releasing them. It just really helps to actually convert much of the toxic fat to water soluble.
And so I know you know it, and you're like, yeah, water. But I want to challenge you to measure how much water you're drinking for the next week and do everything you can to get those 96 ounces in. It can be a little bit of herbal tea, but man, energy, detoxification, awesome.
So remember those 3 tips. Eliminate grains, eliminate sugar, and increase your water to 96 ounces a day. Well, if you want a little bit of help in that area, in addition to those 3 tips we just gave you, we have just launched our new virtual Ageless Woman Detox Adventure.
And it's a brand new website.
Brand new website, and we have the coaching for you, we have the guidelines, all of the directions. There are other things that you'll be doing besides the 3 tips we gave you, but that's a great foundational piece to the detox.
And every step of the way, you'll be guided both spiritually and nutritionally, Q&As, and all the things that you really need to be successful. And not only through the detox, one of the most important things is how you re-enter into your normal everyday diet. And it doesn't have to be perfection. One of our mottos is progress, not perfection.
In the last 2 months alone, we've coached over 150 women, and 75% of those women have had weight loss in just 7 days.
And they're using the Detox Lite program as kind of their foundation to come back to time and again, whether it's for a little 3-day reboot or a 7-day. And we really invite you to take a look at it.